Skylines in Minecraft are super fun to have, and I think this one is coming together pretty nicely, especially from this direction. Boom. Aha, that's so cool. There's one glaring exception to this skyline though, and that is this up here. That is, redstone is exposed. There's just sugarcane hanging out. There's no floor. We got this, what the heck? One thing that I'm missing, and that is an exterior to my sugarcane farm. That is what I'm going to be working on today. However, before I start getting into all the building and stuff this episode, I just wanted to talk about the channel really quick, just for the next little while. As you are all probably aware by now, after you've watched my previous videos, I have just moved into a new apartment in a new state. However, I'm also going to be leaving this next week for a little vacation before I start a brand new job. So this week, I only have the episode that came out 2 days ago on Tuesday, and this episode that's coming out on Thursday. And then next week, I will not have any. So I'm very sad to say you won't be able to see me for a couple of weeks, but I'll be back and I will be doing videos full swing here before too long. And I've got a lot of really fun things planned for when I come back. It's really gonna be a good time, and so you definitely want to subscribe and make sure to tune in, because this is one of the last few episodes that I'm going to be doing in this section of the world. But before I leave, I gotta make sure that I have one more build in this world. So I'm gonna go ahead and fly this way in the nether, because I, like always, like every other building episode I've done, I need to run and grab some resources here at the beginning. First thing on the shopping list is some white and light gray terracotta so I can match the rest of my builds. I'm running fairly low after my cactus farm build and my watermelon/pumpkin farm exterior, so I need to grab a lot of this so I can keep going on the build today. Okay, that should be enough terracotta. Got almost a full 9 stacks of white and almost 7 of light gray. So that should be enough for that. I'm gonna run over to the next resource gathering location, the dark oak/birch forest that's just a little bit away from my village. I think that I'll probably be using a bunch of other stuff and crafting some things, but as far as the raw materials needed for this build, I think that I have pretty much everything to just go ahead and get started. The last thing that I need to do to just be prepared to make this build is to clear out this area all around my sugarcane farm. And I also might end up moving all these staircases and things and extending this hill out a little bit, but we will see once I actually have the build going. So here we go. Let's clear out the area all around this farm. Right, around my farm is all cleared out, and so now all I have to do is get started in on building this thing. I'm running dangerously low on time for this episode, so what I think I'm going to have to do is outline everything and then get the front finished for today, and then I can see how it looks and When I get back from my vacation, I will make sure to finish this to make sure that it looks all nice and pretty. After looking at this thing though, I'm definitely going to need to bring the staircase up to it in a different way. I'm just going to take this out really quick and then fill this all in with dirt up here, and then I can figure out the staircase later. Okay, that should be enough of an area to get this built up. Let's just see how bad it looks. That looks pretty bad. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. For this build, I'm going to be doing something kind of different. Most of the other builds in this world, I've been able to have a prototype for it in my creative testing world. But this one, I'm just going to try and kind of wing it and see how it goes. We're going to try and make it look like a cathedral, a church of some kind. 1, 2, 3, with a double entrance. So that's got to be 4 wide. And then we're going to bring this back. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Right. And then I can change all of these out in a second. So it'll have a nice entrance like that, and then it'll come across 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's fine right there. We'll probably bring it back 1. Okay, I've got the basic outline for how I want the front to look down, and now I'm just going to put it into a time lapse and build up the rest of it, and then I'll bring it back so I can talk a little bit about my thought process at the end. Here we go. Welcome back from the time lapse. Unfortunately, I just messed up all the footage of me putting the final touches on the front of this build, but here's what it looks like. Here's what I came up with. A little window up top and a doorway of mangrove wood. I like the way the red looks, and I like the little contrast. But yeah, anyway, that is this whole build, the whole front of this build done. I'm probably going to come back in the next episode. Don't worry, to put in some texture. I don't like that it's all stone brick, and maybe a few tweaks here and there. But as far as the basics of the front of this build go, that is what it's going to look like. So, and that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, a like if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. I will be taking, like I said at the beginning of the video, a little bit of a break due to a vacation that I'm going on in actually just a couple of hours. But I'll be back, don't worry, and I'll be uploading a couple of videos a week just like always. Thank you for everyone who's watching this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.